Hello and welcome back to Here We Tow. Today I'm at Cosford Caravans and Motorhomes in Shropshire and I'm here to review these two motorhomes. First of all, we have the Pilote P626 Evidence and then we have the Pilote P620 Evidence. Now those of you who are familiar with Pilote will know that they are a French manufacturer and the one that I have looked at before, and what I find is you do get a lot of motorhome for your money, and that's particularly the case with the Evidence range. The Evidence has a great deal of equipment for a very good price. Now let's start with that price first of all. So what we need to know is the actual recommended retail price is £79,200, but currently these are priced at £74,200, which I think is a considerable saving and will give you quite a lot for your money. So let's go through some all-important facts and figures. What do we need to know? We're going to be starting with the P626. Now, if you see P on the Pilote brand, that actually stands for the word Pacific, and that is their semi-integrated range. You may also know that they have the G range, and that's their A-class range, and then there's the A, which is their compact range. The A stands for Atlas and the G stands for Galaxy. So not particularly motorhome related words, but those are the different models. So this one is the P in that it is semi-integrated. The 626, it is based on the Fiat Ducato. It has a 2.2 litre diesel engine, 140 horsepower, and on the Evidence you are going to get automatic transmission as standard. Now the 626 is actually based on the previous generation Fiat Ducato, so you'll get the 9-speed automatic transmission. I've already mentioned a little bit about sizes and compactness of the motorhome, but let's go through it. So this one, in terms of length, it is 6 metres and 20 centimetres in length. It's 2 metres and 30 centimetres in width, and it's 2 metres and 85 centimetres in height. The good news is this motorhome has a gross vehicle weight of 3.5 tonnes or 3,500 kilos, so you can drive it on your car licence. You don't need the C1 category. And payload, you are going to get a good payload on both the 626 and the 620, just under 500 kilos. Right, let's make our way around and find out a bit more about the 626 Evidence. I've already told you that within the Evidence pack you are going to get automatic transmission. You're also going to get the 16-inch alloy wheels, and up on the roof you will get a 100-watt solar panel. You're also going to get this wind-out Thule awning, as we can see here, as part of that price. So because the Pilote is a French motorhome, you will find the habitation door here on the off side. The cab and the body is in the white, and then we see the graphics here on the 626. The P626 Evidence, the Pilote logo, and it finishes off here in this offside corner. Wind out awning in white, there is an awning light, and then we have the habitation door, which does also have a window and a blind for privacy. You will get an electric step as well, which you can see here. I have deployed that for us. Continuing down, there is toilet cassette, and then there is a really good size garage. Now we'll see the layout when we go inside. If I open this up, you can see the wood panelling effect. You do have a flap which you can clip up just up there, so you're going to get the full height of the garage if needed. And if I just lower this down, you can see underneath there the garage running all the way through. It is a good height and a good depth. What I do like is this motorhome is only 6 metres and 20 centimetres long, and yet you've got an excellent garage there. Let's venture around the rear of the 626. So at the back, part of the Evidence pack, you will get that rear view camera. Pilote, there's the vent here for the tower fridge and freezer, which we'll see soon, and then we've got the circular light cluster. I do like these little round retro style lights. Coming down the near side, there is a further door here, and this is going to go into our gas locker. On board you're going to have excellent gas storage. I'll open this up for you. This will take 2 13-kilo gas bottles. There's also a shelf here for additional storage. Now, the good thing with having the gas is related to the onboard heating system. We'll see the vent here for the Truma. It has got Truma air-blown heating. It will run off electric electric and gas when you're off-grid. So good that we've got plenty of storage for our gas bottles. Then we have our electric hookup points for when you are on a pitch and you want to hook up. And then also part of the evidence pack, I like this, you have a slide out drawer. If I pull this out, lift this up, you can see here more storage as well. And the good thing is, because this is nearer the front axle, you're not putting extra weight on that rear axle, and this will take up to 70 kilos in there. Let's close that up. On board you'll have your diesel filling tank. You've got a 90 litre diesel tank, and in terms of water on board you have a 130 fresh litre tank and a 95 litre grey waste tank, so excellent water capacity as well. So that's the exterior. We've got a solar panel, an awning, electric step, garage, excellent water tanks, the Fiat with the automatic transmission. I think we need to dive inside now and take a closer look, so come on, let's go in. Now, as I say, this is the 626, and when we go in the 620 we're going to see some changes, but let me know what you think. So let's go inside. We'll start up in the cab. Now this Pilote, it has 4 travel seats and it comes as either a 2 or a 4 berth. The good thing is, because there's no fixed bed, we have a lot of space for relaxation, and I'm going to be showing you that once we've been up here in the cab. So on the Fiat there's the multifunctional steering wheel, automatic, and part of the evidence you do get the 9-inch touchscreen infotainment system as well. You can see the various controls and features up here. There is this beautiful cream leatherette finish as well. Pilote is embossed there on the seats, and what I do like as well is that the armrests are also finished in the same material. There's no cutting corners. What I'll do is I'll stand up and we'll go through other parts of the motorhome. So standing up, we do have a sunroof. It is a fixed sunroof, it doesn't open. You will get a blind and a fly screen. You'll also have blinds throughout the cab for privacy. Then we move through into our lounge area, and this is where I think if you're moving from a caravan or you have a camper van and you want more space but you don't want a bigger motorhome, this could work very well for you, because we have this excellent size bench seat here on the near side, and then a good size one here also on the off side, so plenty of space to relax when you're out and about. The table you can see here, it does drop down, and this will convert into a bed as well. The table, if I open that up, you can see the finish here on the 626. It is slightly different on the 620, so we're going to see that soon, but a huge table. You can actually seat 7 people around this table. When you do convert the lounge into a bed, it's going to be 200 centimetres long and 125 centimetres wide. I also like this little feature here where you can see the French flag on it there. With it being Pilote, it's that reference to the French aspect. You will also have nice lighting throughout the Pilote. We can see the logo there within that. Then there's LED lights running down the sides and under the drop-down bed. So on a night time, whether you're a couple or there's actually 4 of you, I think much of the time you will probably be deploying the drop-down bed. So when you've finished relaxing on an evening, it's electrically operated. You press the switch, which is situated just here, and you're going to bring that bed down. Once down, this is a big double bed. It's 200 centimetres long, it's 160 centimetres wide. Very good size bed. When you finish with it, press the button and it's going to retract itself back up. Right, continuing along, another thing you'll notice is the amount of floor space. So if you've got pets, for example, or you are a family with children, there's a lot of room in this floor space. It feels nice and wide and open. It's a really good width, is this motorhome. What you are losing out on is a lot of cupboard space on either side, which some motorhomes do. However, what you're gaining is this excellent amount of space and a feeling of openness. You will find these nice nets as well. There's windows on each side letting lots of light in, and they open as well. If you're using these as travel seats, these will convert into 2 travel seats, and you can see the headrest for that here. If you don't want this in all the time, you can take that out. As I've come in through the habitation door on the off side, you'll see a television bracket and television point there as well, ready to install your TV. Then we come through into this rear kitchen and washroom area. I like this. I have taken a step up, as you may have seen. So headspace, you can see I've still got a good amount of headroom here. Because we're raised up, that's why we've got that excellent garage underneath. You will get a sunroof here. This opens for ventilation. And then the kitchen on the near side. Plug socket, USB, USB-C point, always good to see that. And then in the kitchen, we have a gloss finish. I like gloss personally, so we've got a gloss finish here, complementing this wood nicely. So we have some storage in the locker here in the kitchen area. Close that down. Then we have our splashback, as we can see here in this finish, and that continues into the worktop space itself. Lifting this up, there are 2 gas burners, and then that is complemented here by the Thetford gas oven and grill. So that's a dual appliance. And under here we have a slide out drawer as well. Fairly shallow, but it is a good depth though under that oven and grill. And then continuing along, I'll come back to the sink in a second. We'll just carry on with the drawers. Cutlery tray here, ready for you to use. And then in this one, we have a good depth of storage in that drawer. And then the sink, if I take the sink cover off, you can see that in the black finish. We have a rectangular sink. I like this shape, that's quite unusual. And then the swivel tap, as you can see. What you will also get in here is a little shelf here, a good amount of worktop space here, and it goes under here further. And if you can just see in that corner, a plug socket as well. So you can plug in and keep your kettle, toaster under there, whatever it may be. There's also then a storage cupboard here, and this is excellent. So back there, you can see it goes the full depth now to the back of the motorhome. It's above that garage space, loads of storage room in there. Good use of the space. And I do like this wooden finish as well. Then we're going to move across to our tower fridge and freezer. This is a 133 litre capacity fridge and freezer. It's by Dometic. If I open this up, now this is absorption, so it'll run on gas and electric. You have a freezer compartment here. You've also then got the shelves of that Dometic tower fridge and freezer. I'll close that up. Now underneath it, there's cubbies, the cubby holes everywhere. Under here, we have a slide compartment, and that gives us access straight into the garage as well. So if you've got stuff you want to access there, you don't have to go outside, you can access it straight away. At the back here, there's a mirrored panel on this, so you can actually see yourself. And then we have our wardrobe space. So we have here the rail in the black finish, which complements some other features within this motorhome. Shelving as well. Really well designed for couples or a family. I think this is an excellent couples motorhome personally. Lots of space and lots of storage. Then we move on to this quite unusual bathroom. Now, because it's a compact motorhome in length, 6.2 metres, I would expect for an all-in-one, and here it is. It's light and it's bright in here. You can see again we've got this large sunroof that opens. Then we have got a concealed shower, which I'll show you in a minute. But first of all, we have the sink. This is a good size. There's no intrusion here from a cabinet. There is a mirror, plenty of lighting. You will get under the sink some storage there. Then if I close that up, we move along to the swivel toilet and a cabinet here. Just give this a pull to open that up. Now what I like here is you'll see that there is this perspex across the shelving, so that's going to keep all your toiletries in place. And again, these are things we need to be looking out for. Now when you do want to use this as a shower, you are going to push this little clasp here and slide this across. You'll see this piece of wood here actually slides across as well, and it goes over the toilet, and we expose our shower. There is a screen which I'll show you in a second, but we go in here and we can see we've got this nice finish on the wall. It's almost a limestone type effect finish. The shower head, a little shelf there for your soap, and there is a shower gel holder down below. And we haven't got a lot of intrusion either from the wheel arch, which is good. You can take that board out, it matches the flooring, you can take that out when you're showering. When you're finished, just slide it back across and we're back where we started. Now what I wanted to show you is when you are showering, you're going to slide this across and you'll be enclosed. But once this slides across, what you'll be able to see is in that far corner, there is access to the shelving. So once this slides round, you have further access into that shelving to access for more storage. And I'll pull that back as well. If you're wanting to get changed back here, there's an additional privacy screen as well. It goes all the way across to conceal this part of the motorhome. You'll just have to close this blind and then you've got privacy to get changed as well. So that is the 626 model based on the 2024 Fiat. This is the colour scheme, as we can see, with the gloss, the kitchen finish, this rear tower fridge and freezer, the washroom, that drop down bed. Let's dive out and we'll go and explore the changes on the 620, because this one's a little bit different, so it'd be interesting to know which one you prefer with these two models. So on we go to the 620. Now, in terms of what you're going to get with this one, this is the same price. It starts at 79,200, although it's currently priced at 74,200. This is based on the latest Fiat Ducato. You'll see that because of the change here on the grille. This is what I've previously mentioned before about how to identify the 2025 and onward Fiat Ducato. This one has 2.2 litre diesel engine, 140 horsepower, automatic transmission, but it's the new 8-speed automatic transmission. This is still 6 metres and 20 centimetres long. It is also 2 metres and 30 centimetres wide, and it's still 2 metres and 85 in height. Good news, this one too, it's a 3.5 tonne gross vehicle weight, and this one also a payload just under 500 kilos. You'll also notice the slightly newer design on the wing mirrors here. Because this is evidence, we are getting the same as the 626, although there's a couple of changes in the garage that I will show you. So you are going to get your solar panel up there on the roof. You're still going to get those alloy wheels, the water filling point. You're going to get your 130 litre fresh water tank and 95 waste. The wind out Thule awning, as we can see. But there is a new step for this model. So 2025, you've got this different style swing out step. Coming back, our garage space. So there are some differences in here. Tell me obviously what you do think. So as we open this up, we still have the same flap that you can pin back, but we are going to get an external shower and a plug socket as well, which we didn't get on the 626. So you are getting a couple more gadgets back here in the back of the 620. You're also going to get a light switch, which is a touch LED strip there. Touch it on and touch it off. But again, excellent space. Right, coming around the rear, you will still get your rear view camera as well, the Pilote and our Dometic vent. Right, let's venture round the near side. Onto the near side, same storage for the gas, and we have the vent for the Truma as well. So it is the Truma 6E, our electric hookup point, and our same drawer space as well. Pull that out and just give you another look in there. I like this system. I think that's really clever, because quite often smaller motorhomes are limited on space, but certainly not with the Pilote. Let's go and see the changes in here. So come on, follow me inside. So if we open the door up, so in here we've got the one-piece door with the window and the concertina blind, the handle, and then say the slightly different steps. I'll use that and venture in. Now coming in, what you will find on the 620 is a change in the upholstery. So we've gone from a cream to a white leatherette finish. The Pilote embossed there in the solid black. We've still got the nice armrest covered, multifunctional Fiat steering wheel, automatic transmission, the 9-inch touchscreen and the front cab with the blinds. We're still going to find here our sunroof as well. And then coming along, we've got some changes here. Now what we find here is we've still got the 3 seats, but now in the white leatherette, and the little French flag is still there. Now the table's different. We've now got a wood effect table. I like this. Again, let me know how you think it compares to the 626. But this nice wood finish, it's light, it's bright. This model is, again, the 620 is available as a 2-berth with 4 travel seats, or a 4-berth with 4 travel seats. So it depends which is going to work best for you. If you have the 4-berth, this will convert into the bed, which is 200 centimetres long and 125 centimetres wide. You'll notice again, we still have the drop-down bed here. That's operated in the same place, electrically operated. It will come down, and that's 200 centimetres long and 160 centimetres wide. So this is an excellent size bed, and it will drop a long way down into the motorhome, enabling you to get onto it in a very dignified manner. Right, let's move along. So as I've come through the door, we still have here the television bracket and the controls for the motorhome itself as well. You'll notice we now have this grey and black, the wood panelling effect. This has become very popular recently in motorhomes and caravans, so it seems to be coming through. There are changes here. You may remember we had gloss before. We've now got a wood finish, which I'll open in a second, and we've also lost the shelf that was here before. So that's not here in the 620, but we have got this nice wood effect finish. There's strong clasps on there. There's the 2 gas burners still, and the worktop is now a wood finish, the same as the table, and the splashback is a lighter, just off-white colour as well. So this is again lightening this motorhome up even further. Coming down, our Thetford oven and grill. And then there's a change in the buttons. Before we had to pull a little clasp up. We now have the matte black finish for 2025 models. You can see still the same drawer. We've still got the same nice lighting style here as well, with the Pilote logo as well. And then coming along, these are handleless. You've got a little clasp in here and pull them out. So our cutlery tray is here. And then this one is still our big drawer. I do like that. And these have got this grey finish to them. So there's definitely some changes back here. I'll open this up. Again, still the excellent storage capacity. And under here, we've still got our plug, and you can put items there. What I like on the 620 personally is the wood finish now goes all the way through to the back. The 626, there was a difference in colour scheme from the worktop to under there. So I like that that's now flowing through. Continuing along, we still have our tower fridge and freezer, which is here. It's the Dometic, 133 litre capacity still. Good appliance there, runs off gas and electric. So the idea is when you're on electric hookup, you'll set it to electric. If you're off grid, you'll set it to gas, and then that's the fuel it will use. Coming along, still got the mirror. We've got these little black studs here now. If I pull this open, all the way through, the rail in this one is now chrome instead of black, which we saw in the 626. So the 620's got the chrome, the shelving there all the way back. And down here, we can still access that garage space as well. And the good thing with this garage now is it's got those rails with the tie down, so you can secure items as well if you need to. Moving along, we've got our all-in-one shower room as well on the offside still. Some changes here. What we've gone for on this one is a fruit bowl sink. I like fruit bowl sinks. I've had those in quite a few motorhomes and I like them. Got a new design tap as well, nice chrome tap, and a change. We've got this dark work surface and the grey again. I'll open this for us. So it's a push and open. So there is storage still there under the sink itself. Down into the footwell, we see we've got a change in the boarding colour. There's still very little intrusion. It's the same layout, it's just different finishes. The toilet in the corner, and if I open the cupboard again, so the cupboard has got the matte white finish to it. And then in here, instead of having the sort of acrylic covers, we've actually got the bands across on this one. So still something to hold the toiletries in with, but gone to elastic bands instead of the plastic acrylic type finish. Now with this one, you can see the mirror, we've got the black studs and the wooden wall. You'll still get your sunroof. Let me push this one across. So again, we slide this across, the same method as in the 626. Still got this limestone effect, the shower there, and you'll have somewhere for your shower gel and your soap dispenser as well. When you're wanting to use your shower, you'll push that across, it affixes in place, and you do just need to make sure you slide your door around yourself. It will wrap all the way around you, and then in there as well, if I just show you there, you can see that storage in that back corner. There's also as well the privacy screen as well. It does have a part at the bottom, so it is going to come fully across to give you privacy when you're getting dry or getting dressed in a morning. So that's the 620. So the changes in this one, the wood effect worktop and table, the matte grey here, the wood on the finish on the overhead lockers, and then the white matte in the bathroom, and then the wood effect here. Going through into the lounge area, we have got that white leatherette finish. What I like about both of these motorhomes is the feeling of space. This motorhome and the other one is only 6 metres and 20 centimetres long. That is a very compact length motorhome. The benefit of these is they're ideal if you want to try and park when you go places. You can park them easily in supermarkets, tourist attractions, and they're easy to get on sites as well. So they have a massive benefit. Also, because they haven't got a fixed bed, you do get all this space and you get the drop down bed. So on a night time, you are still having a proper bed experience. It's not just sofas. But if you do want this as a family motorhome, you can make this up as a smaller double, 125 centimetres wide. Let's dive out and just take a closer look. So there we go. That has been the P626 and the P620. Both of these are almost identical motorhomes. It's just changes for the 2025 season that came along, but it depends which you prefer. Some people will prefer the finish in the 626 and some will prefer the 620. What I'm going to do, I'm going to put links down here to the Cosford website so you can check out the full range of Pilote motorhomes, because they have a great number in the range on display, so it's good for you to have a look at those. I'll also put a link to the Pilote website as well so you can explore and configure your own Pilote motorhome. Thank you to Cosford who've invited me along today to film these. That is appreciated. I've enjoyed having a look. Pilote are a good value motorhome with a good build quality as well. Hopefully you've enjoyed having a look. Let me know in the comments which one you prefer out of the two. So as always, thanks for watching and I'll see you in the next one.